Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Alabama's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. This crowd full of throats, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Russell. They're working that left side. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Pressure coming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Dropping back, it's Russell. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on them to get a spark going to create a big play.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. With jet sweep pass. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback extends the play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give is to Williams. Plows through the defense. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullified.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go. Pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown Tide! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on third. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in. Catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet. They're up 14 over Minnesota. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Finds the tight end. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep chugging.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Got a man. It's Williams. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any. Touchdown, Bama! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touch. Gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't... that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. The give on the option. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Right on the money. Turning it on. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He breaks a tackle. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. A little release to the back. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got... yards thrown.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Russell. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Got a man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Kick is in the air. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Russell. Gets it out fast. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
31, Arkansas, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Hauls it in. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they hadn't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown tie. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll just down it right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice...
There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 13 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fakes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long down from the 28.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Turning it on. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he's got a chance. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really...
Oh, it's a fumble! That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Leaves it with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
59, Arkansas, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth